All right, if you have kids, you probably spend a lot of time wondering what to feed them. So we've roped in someone to help tonight, something light for a Friday. Dr. Philile Mdletshe is a medical doctor who blogs about her own nutritious lunchbox ideas for her 6-year-old twins. On Twitter, she uses #twinlunchbox. Dr. Mdletshe joins us now. Great to have you with us, Philile. So tell me, what made you decide to start sort of blogging about lunchboxes? We're going to look at some of them shortly.
Nutrition has always been important to me. This is what my kids eat at home. So it's just an extension of what they eat at home, and I bring that into their lunchboxes. I decided to post it as everybody posts what they do in their everyday lives. And then people wanted to know more. And then I put more of my recipes and also more of my lunchbox ideas online so that people can find them and also can prepare the same.
And are you using what you know about medicine, about nutrition, about health? Are you bringing that to bear?
Yes, I am definitely bringing that, but anyone can do it. You know, you need a balanced diet to live a healthy lifestyle. You need to have carbohydrates, you need to have dairy, you need to have water, you need to have fruits and vegetables. So it's what everyone can do.
Yeah.
It's just that I do have that medical background, so I know what fits where.
Okay, so let's help people out. We've got a few lunch boxes here.
Yes.
Maybe talk about this. A lot of fruit on nice little kebab sticks. That's
yes,
cool.
So I've made these kebabs just to make it pretty and inviting for the kids, because if it looks pretty, chances are they will eat it. Because often I find that most of the parents, they will say, no, but how do I get them to eat fruits? How do I get them to like this type of fruit? So sometimes when the food is presented in a certain way, then it's more appealing to the child and they're more likely to eat it.
Okay.
So if you just do it in this kebab, it's most likely to be eaten than an
it's
apple.
It's fun, it's colourful.
Yes, it is colourful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's take another one. We're talking about the balance, because you talk about the carbohydrates, the proteins, the fruits and vegetables.
Yes, so this just highlights that it doesn't always have to be a sandwich. It doesn't always have to be bread that you give to your kids to take to school. So here I've got some roasted potato wedges.
So we're going to take a screenshot, but tell me exactly what's inside.
So these are roasted potato wedges with roast chicken and then some fruits on the side. So I just pack that with a dip so they can have that for lunch. It's what they had the previous night or any other night. So it doesn't have to be bread all the time. You know, with kids, they get bored with the same repetition, same foods all over again, over and over again. So you need to switch it up and change it here and there.
And I like that you put just a few fruits, but you can sort of split up a fruit basket and put it on the side.
Yeah.
I see you often do that. Let's talk about this one. Let's swap.
Okay, so this one, so I made a toasted sandwich. It has cheese, ham, and tomatoes. So it's toasted and then I just cut it into these little triangles. It's easier to handle and bite into, and then with that, so that forms part of the carbs.
Okay.
And then now you have your fruits, your different fruits. So I like these type of lunch boxes because they have that partition. You can put a lot of things in one, and then you don't have to pack a lot of lunch boxes in the cooler box.
And you've put something through the sandwich again to make it just a little bit
just to secure it. Yeah, just to secure it, and also it looks pretty. So it doesn't move around when the kids are playing or they're going to class or they're carrying their bags. So it just stays put. And then,
do kids even respond to? I mean, it's a colourful lunchbox.
Does
that make it better, especially if you're trying to do healthy?
Yes,
food.
it excites them. It excites them, and that actually makes them want to eat food.
Okay.
As opposed to bring it back home uneaten.
And just tell me, what would you say in sort of general terms? What should be in each lunchbox? What's a must?
Definitely fruits, because they snack on that. So they use that for snacking. You need some carbohydrates for energy, because they are learning, they are playing. So if you are making a sandwich, make a healthy sandwich.
Carbohydrates is your rolls.
Yes, your rolls, your bread.
your potatoes?
Yeah, potatoes, preferably brown bread. You can do white if your kids prefer that. There's also best of both, which is white bread. It looks white, but it has the nutrients of the white, of the brown bread.
So trick them.
Yes, you trick them basically. So the brown bread, it's good for digestion. It's good for energy. So they need that.
And I noticed there are not many, because this is a controversial one, the fruit juices. Which we know are full of sugar. Is there a place for them, or are you leaving that out completely?
For me, I leave it out completely. My kids don't drink juice at all. I don't buy juice at home unless I have visitors. They've grown up that way. They would order a soda maybe once in a while at a restaurant, but not at home.
Okay, and no sodas packed in the lunchbox either?
No, it's water or milk.
That's lovely. I like it because I'm worried about fruit juice.
And they love water because they've grown up like that.
Are you generally avoiding sugar here?
Yes, hence there are no dried fruits as well, because they have lots of sugar.
Okay. And what do you say, I mean, some parents say their kids are very picky eaters.
Most kids are picky eaters. You just have to try and incorporate them. I always involve my kids when I prepare my lunch boxes. I will ask them, what would you want to eat? They will say this, one twin will say that, and one twin will say that. Like, for instance, one twin will eat black grapes, but not the green ones.
So you do try and accommodate their own tastes as
you
much
accommodate,
as possible.
but you never stop offering.
The good stuff.
The good stuff, yes.
Okay.
Even though they don't like it, you always try and offer.
Do you try and bribe? If you eat that, I'll give you that.
If it comes to that.
And how do you know they eat this stuff? I mean, the problem is they go to school and we hear that kids swap lunch boxes. There's somebody who brings the sugar, who brings the Oreos. Is there anything you can do?
There's nothing I can do about that. What happens there happens there, but this is how they eat at home. Chances are they will eat the same at school.
And you make it as appealing as
appealing
possible.
for them, yes.
Your general comments, is there a tuck shop at the school for your 6-year-old twins?
Yes,
what do you think about the food sold there? There is more awareness, I think, of
yes,
of health.
they try and have like healthier options, but also you can't really control what they buy because there's fries, there's this, there's that. My kids carry their lunch boxes on Fridays. Sometimes we do give them money for tuck shop.
Okay, but tuck shop versus a lunchbox, you would always say make the effort.
Yes, make the effort. Not they don't have to buy from the tuck shop every day.
Finally, any tips to be efficient? I mean, you're saying they eat it at night. Do you use leftovers? How do you try and sort of speed up this process so you're not packing lunch boxes every night, or is that just part of it?
No, I pack my lunch boxes in the morning, actually. I wake up early.
Okay.
I wake up for gym at 5 o'clock, come back at 6, prepare my kids' breakfast and their lunch boxes.
Okay. Well,
but if you don't have time, you can do it the night before. Yeah.
And sort of using the same fruits, or are there any tips like that?
I try and change it up. So if today it was strawberries and pineapples, tomorrow it will be kiwi and grapes.
Okay.
So the fruits, they will change. Also, if it was a burger bun, maybe the following day it will be something else, maybe pretzels with fish.
Okay, well, lucky kids, this looks very good. I'll try and not dig into their lunch boxes. Thank you very much. That was medical doctor and lunchbox blogger, Dr. Philile Mdletshe.